The speaker can begin.
Is it on?
Yes, please go ahead.
Welcome to the meeting 339 of Turning Point Toastmasters. I'm Jaspreet, Sergeant at Arms for today. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater confidence and personal growth. You are now inside the code of conduct of a Toastmasters meeting. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and it may not be possible to pause the recording. There are few rules that everybody should follow. For the audience, please be advised that any behavior that disturbs the flow of the meeting will result in removal from the meeting room without any warning. Please ensure that your noise-making devices are either switched off or on silent mode. Please speak responsibly on religion, sex, and politics in your speeches. As far as possible, please keep your videos on, audios off, and applause flowing throughout. For the role players, TMoD, TTM, and Journal Evaluator, please ensure a smart audio video check before handing over to respective role players. Role players, please rename yourself as role player, your name, your club name. Please acquaint yourself with the role of the timer. There are certain grind rules to follow for all of us. We encourage you to use the Zoom emoticons generously to encourage role players. We sincerely request you to not send chat messages to everyone or the speaker on stage. In fact, refrain from chatting altogether and focus on the speaker. Please stay on mute until specifically requested to unmute. Polls will be launched after each section, and they will be closed after 30 seconds. Now, I would like to introduce you to the presiding officer, Utkarsh Sharma.
Can we have a huge round of applause for Jaspreet, Toastmaster Jaspreet, for doing a fantastic job in kickstarting the meeting today? Come on, guys. Come on. Can we have a huge round of applause? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and lovely guests. It's Thursday evening, and it feels so surreal to say that this will be the last meeting of year 2023. Time indeed really flies. And I do hope that everyone has had a lovely Christmas and are definitely enjoying this festive season, which is why I truly appreciate and applaud everyone who's joining us today for taking out their time during this holiday season and prioritizing their personal growth by attending today's meeting. Can we have a huge round of applause for everyone who's joining today as well? All right, let me specifically acknowledge certain people. That those are our guests for today who are joining our meeting today. We have our returning guest as Ashish, who is not just a guest. Firstly, he's no stranger to this club. Secondly, he's not just a guest, he's an active participant and is one of the speakers today. So looking forward to you, Ashish, for a wonderful speech today. Thank you so much for choosing our club and presenting a speech today. Thank you so much, Ashish. We also have Aparajita Darbari, who's joining us today. Hi, Aparajita. Can you hear us?
Hi, hello. Yeah,
Hi.
I
Is it
can hear
possible?
you.
Is it possible for you to switch on your video?
Sure. Just a sec. Yeah. Hi.
Hello. Hi. May I know where you're joining from? And
Yeah, I'm joining from Jaipur.
and can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what led you here to this club?
Yeah, basically, I'm here for public speaking skill, polishing my speaking skill, and that's the only motive. And maybe that's one of my resolution for next year also. So yeah, that's the only purpose.
And let me tell you that you have come at the exact right place for it. Also, I must appreciate that we're matching our combination today. We are in the real Christmas vibe. That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Aprajita. We welcome you wholeheartedly. I appreciate you for joining us today. And also, I would like to inform you that there will be a chance for you to participate in the impromptu section. And I will definitely ask for any areas of improvement towards the end of the meeting. So stick around and have a gala time today. Thank you so much. All right. We'd also like to inform you that our TPTM family has grown, and we have indeed added one more member to our club. Unfortunately, he's not joining us today. He'll be available from the next week. But welcome, Toastmaster Ravi Bharadwaj. Welcome to the TPTM family. Can we have a huge round of applause for him as well? All right. Without further ado, let's dive into our meeting and talk about today's agenda. Since it's holiday season and to keep the festive mood alive, we have come up with a very fun theme. We're going to have a lot of chatter, lots of fun activities, and this is all courtesy of our incoming Vice President Education of the club and Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Neeraj Singla. To tell you a little bit about her, well, she is a data scientist by profession. And let me tell you, she's one of the most hardworking and sincere member of our club. Folks, please put your hands together for the one and only our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Neeraj Singla, with a huge round of applause, and let's welcome her to the virtual stage. Can we have her on spotlight, please? Can we have a quick audio video check, Neeraj?
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you're perfectly audible and visible. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Utkarsh. I'm literally flattered by your introduction. So with that, I would like to start this session. As we have reached the end of the year, I don't want to bore you with serious topic. Instead, this session is going to be most fun-filled session of this year. I have brought some thrilling games, but to make this session more exciting, I want your active participation in all the games. Now it's time to start with our first game, rapid fire round, where I'm gonna give some interesting questions and you have to answer in 1 or 2 lines because it's a rapid fire round. So just try to make it short as much as possible. I'm going to pick random people. And if you are interested to willingly participate in this, I request you to raise your hand and I'll come to you. Okay. Now, anybody like to volunteer before I start picking randomly? Okay, looks like I have to take the initiative. Okay, with that, I want to pick Anand.
All right, am I audible?
Yes, Anand. So, if you were to give a humorous TED talk on the art of surviving New Year's resolution, what would be your opening joke?
That's not a one word or one line answer. All right. Let me think. Joke.
Opening joke.
Well, the opening joke goes around like this in my family. If you want to have a good time on the new year, and if you want to have friends, if you want to have contrabands, if you want to have drinks, if you want to have fun, food, outdoors, check your wallet first. It's subjected to affordability.
Yeah, this is like wonderful answer. I think we can use this answer anywhere. Yeah, so now I would like to pick Ashish. Ashish,
Yes, Neeraj.
what's your go-to dance move when no one is watching? You have to do the dance move. You cannot just say it.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. So look, I think we all know that whenever we are giving our speeches, and I'm here to give a speech today, there's a dance which automatically happens, and that happens inside us. Our legs does a little bit of a dance, and that's a natural one. But since I come from Punjab, and it's just to keep up the Punjabi culture. And in Punjab, in marriages, there's only one dance which happens, and this dance is my favorite dance, and I do it very often when nobody's watching me, or let's say when I am when I've had already 5 or 6 pegs, and it doesn't matter anybody's watching or not. Back
Yeah.
to you, somebody.
High five, Ashish. I'm also from Punjab. I also do the same step. Utkarsh, what's the funniest Wi-Fi name you have ever come across?
Uh, let's not talk about the Wi-Fi name, but I'll tell you. Okay, I can share it. I can tell you one of my Wi-Fi passwords that I always have at my home, which is Freeka Chandan. So the Freeka Chandan, like free powder. So that's what my Wi-Fi password name is. So I find it very funny, and a lot of people who have asked for my password really find it funny. So that's something I can share.
This is very creative, I must say. The name is very creative. Rahul, what's the silliest thing you have ever done to avoid someone else? You are on mute. Yeah.
Talking about investments. Finance. So nobody will understand it.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Uh, Parjita, am I saying it right?
Aprajita.
Prajita. Okay. Prajita, what's the weirdest habit you have that you are not embarrassed about at all?
Mm, I'm a tweety kind of bird. When I chat a lot, and I'm not guilty about it.
That's really nice to know. Priyanka,
Yes.
share a funny New Year's resolution you have made in the past that lasted only till January 2nd.
Okay. Uh, I always made resolution New Year, and that actually not stay till 1st of March also. That is true because 31st March 12 o'clock night I'll make, and the first March I made always like I will start dieting. I will eat only healthy food, and the first March came in the morning. I'll be eating something that is made by the ghee and butter and everything. So that is I always do.
This is really funny. Okay. Rohan, describe no, what's the most unusual New Year's food or snack you have ever tried?
Hi, Neeraj, am I
Yes, you're audible.
audible and visible?
Yes. I think there is some issue with. Yes, Rohan, go ahead.
I think we'll skip over and go fast because Rohan, please check your audio if you can hear us.
Let's
There
go.
is something problem.
No
Okay.
worries, Rohan. Take your time.
I will move to Jasprit till you check your issue.
Yes.
Jasprit, describe your most hilarious New Year's Eve moment in just 3 words.
Lying in the quilt.
Okay.
Everyone do that. Come on. Nobody go out just like fight.
But we don't say it loud. Okay. Rohan, are you back? Okay, then I will move on. So with that, I would like to tell about the typical format of Toastmasters meeting. A meeting has a three section. The first one is where prepared speakers are going to deliver their speeches. The second section where you will be given some impromptu topics. You have to speak for 1 or 2 minutes. And the third one is evaluation section. With that, I would like to call our general evaluator who needs no introduction. He is the pioneer of the club and role model for many. He is the distinguished Toastmasters and is serving as treasurer in the committee of TPTM. Apart from his contribution to TPTM, he is also a social activist and runs an NGO, Muktidhara Sansthan. Please join your hands in welcoming Anant Katyani.
Thank you, Neeraj. Please confirm if I'm audible and visible and spotlighted.
Yes, you're audible and visible.
Thank you. Well, when you say someone needs no introduction, then don't introduce so elaborately. It's just introduction. I would take that as a compliment. Folks, this whole Toastmasters program is built upon the foundation of feedback. And we may speak as much as we want. We may speak our heartful towards in front of any audience, what we want. But we will grow as a speaker only when we learn and we receive constructive feedback. So, together, today, along with my team of evaluators, I'm here to perform that duty. And that's why the name General Evaluator. By the way, I think Prajita, you are from Jaipur. If you are joining from Jaipur, I'm not much far away. I'm joining from Alwar. And many people are joining from Punjab or Delhi or NCR. And that's the beauty of this program. People from different walks of life, people from different fields and different geographical locations are coming together to share feedback to each other. In this quest, I'm joined by a tag team. We call it Timer, R Counter, and Grammarian to capture the timings, objective timings versus actual timings. To keep a track of that, we have one role player. Another role player is usually R Counter, who helps us become aware without getting offended, become aware about how many crutch words or speed breakers in our fluency we have. And the third one is, of course, grammarian, as the name suggests. So, may I invite the grammarian first, who is also playing a mix of the two letter roles? We call this merged role as language evaluator. So, our incoming president of Spearhead Toastmasters, Gunjan Sharma, also from Alwar, currently in Gurgaon. May I request you to present the objectives of your role, please?
Hey, hi everyone. So we'll be and I'll be noticing the good usages, not so good usages, and will be sharing one word of the day. And I will count the number of people who will be using the word of the day, and I'll share my report once called upon by our general evaluator. Word of the day today is succinct. Succinct means short and clear or to the point. Usages can be table topics teaches us to be succinct. Table topics teach us to be succinct, or it can be we should be succinct in writing the emails. So please use the word as much as the word of the thumbs up to encourage on the stage. With that, I would like to hand over to Anna.
Thank you so much, Gunjan Sharma. I advise kindly check your audio connection or internet connectivity. There were slight gaps in what you were saying, but you beautifully, aptly, succinctly summed it up. We got the gist, and I request all the audience members to use the word succinct as much as possible in their speech moments today. The next role pair we have is Timer. You can call her the Dr. Strange of today's meeting. So, Madam Dr. Strange, Priyanka, let's have you on the spotlight, please.
Yes. Am I
Go ahead.
visible?
Yes, go ahead, please.
I will be the timer for today. Today, and I will be show 3 cards. When the 1 minute left, I will be shown a green card. When half minute left, I will be 30-second left, I will be shown a yellow card, and when the time is up, I will be shown a red card. So, and I will be keeping a time so that I hope everyone complete their speech on time. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka. And a note to all the session role players, be it generally well to myself or the table topic master, will introduce these timing signals, the introduction of timing guidelines once again before our sessions begin. Priyanka, one word of advice. I'm sure Gunjan will catch it, but you will not be shown. You will rather show the timing cards. So slight expectation setting over there. Folks, we also have two speech evaluators, two Sharma ji ke ladke. We will introduce them when the time comes. For now, I take your leave, and as my team and we are taking notes. We wish you all a memorable meeting ahead. Commit all the mistakes that you want with this one resolution, that never to commit the same mistake twice. With that objective in mind, I hand you over all in good hands of our capable Toastmaster of the evening, Neeraj. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Anand. With that, let's start our first section. Now, I would like to call our first speaker. Today, I'm not going to introduce him because he is going to introduce in himself with his speech. Before calling our first speaker, I would like to call his evaluator Utkarsh to share the purpose of his speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Neeraj. Speaker 1, Toastmaster Ashish Agarwal, is attempting Level 3, Project 4 of Team Collaboration Pathway, which is Connect with Storytelling. The purpose of this project is for the members to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that has a story. The member may use any type of story, be it personal, well known fiction, or one of his or her own creation. The timing of the speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. I wish Toastmaster Ashish all the very best. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Utkarsh. Ashish, the North Star, Ashish.
Yeah, just a moment, Neeraj. Before you announce, may I ask the timer? There'll be background in the timing, right? The timer card will be through the background, right?
Yes, that's right. Priyanka, can you confirm?
Yeah, could you spotlight her also?
Uh, Ashish, the timing cards will be screen shared.
Screen shared.
Oh, it is screen shared. All right, all right. Yeah, you could announce it again, Toastmaster of the evening.
Ashish, the North Star, Ashish.
And the award of the first position goes to, ladies and gentlemen, spare a thought for the people who wear the badge of honor permanently for being the exclusive member of the firstborn club. Anyone firstborn over here? The firstborns have the privilege of navigating uncharted territories, facing all the experiments of parenthood, and having all the weight of expectations on their head. Not only that, they are the North Stars for their siblings and play the role of associate parents. My dear Toastmasters, you all guessed it right. I was one of the firstborns. I was born in a big joint family in a small town called Amritsar. Fair skin, bright eyes, curly hairs. Those of you who are thinking what happened to my curly hairs? It was my mom who combed my hair straight with all her might, that my poor curly hairs gave up all their curls. My dear Toastmasters, today I reflect on my journey so far. I was born in a middle class family. My grandfather had a very, very humble beginning as a street hawker. His sons dropped out of the high school and started doing small businesses to make the ends meet. My mother, however, fought with her family, and somehow managed to go to college, but only for a few days till she turned 18 and got married. When I was born, the family went for a horoscope, and my horoscope predicted that I'll do higher studies and go abroad. These two were unknown and unseen in the family, and the family was overjoyed and started harboring a dream. My mom used to teach me using all her persuasion skill. But by the time I reached high school, my mom came up to me and told me that she can't help me any longer and I am on my own. Listening to this, I felt that I was released from bonded labor of the years. I felt a sense of freedom. In no time, I started doing distinctions in the subject of art of wasting time. Flying kites, playing gully cricket, playing video games. These were my pastimes, and I had hardly any time on my studies. The judgment day, however, came very, very soon. I went to collect the results of my exam, and when my teacher gave me the answer sheet, I was shocked. The walk back to my own seat perhaps was the longest. I tried to check if there was any error in the marking, but there was none. That day, I had flunked my maths exam. Maths, ladies and gentlemen, was the only hope for me to go to higher studies. And I saw that day my hope vanishing in the thin air. When I came back home, I had to break this bad news to my family. I was dejected. That night, I cried. At a very early stage in my life taught me a very harsh lesson. That lesson was that to be on our own sounds very exciting. It gives us the thrill of independence, following our whims and fancies, with no one challenging our crazy thinking. However, without our North Star, without our guidance, we are like that kite which is flying without the string. It flies for a while and then it's grounded. Even the great warriors like Arjuna needs the guidance of Krishna to succeed in their life. From that point on, I latched on to this learning in my life. I made sure that in all my phases of life, I had someone to mentor me, guide me, coach me. And with all the efforts, step by step, I did my chartered accountancy, I joined MNC, and finally even went abroad, clearing all my dreams which I had thought when I was young. Fast forward to 2020, when COVID forced a pause on our fast paced life. I had just turned 30, if you guys don't count the weekends. I realized that there was a pattern troubling me. Whenever somebody challenged me, my great communication skill deserted me. My head went for a freeze. My heart started racing a 100-meter race, and my legs started doing Kathakali. I was searching how to resolve this challenge, and a solution came over in form of Toastmasters. I remember on 1st of January 2021, I joined Toastmasters. And the table topic master gave me a topic: teamwork makes the dream work. When I was reflecting on this topic, I realized, as Steve Jobs says, the dots connect backwards perfectly. Whenever I had the teamwork with my North Star, I did well and I was able to succeed in my life. Friends, life is like the jigsaw puzzle game wherein we need to connect the pieces. However, our missing pieces is often with the people around us. And we need to reach out to them to take that missing piece in order to put it together. I know, teamwork always makes the dream work. Will you be my North Star, TMoD? Back to you.
What a wonderful speech, Ashish. A big round of applause for Ashish. With that, I would like to take 1 minute of silence and request everyone to share their feedback with Ashish. Timer, please note. Timer is the 1 minute up. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's move on to our second speaker. She is English literature student and professionally content writer. Her hobbies are reading, writing, and watching musical concerts. Before calling our second speaker, I would like to call her evaluator, Rahul Sharma, to share the purpose of her speech.
Thanks, Toastmaster Neeraj. So Toastmaster Jaspreet is going to deliver speech from Project 3, Dynamic Leadership Pathway, and her project name is Toastmaster Mentoring. Purpose of this project is for the Jaspreet to clearly define how Toastmaster envision mentoring. And the second purpose is to share some aspect of previous experience as a protege. So over to you, Toastmaster Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Rahul. Jaspreet, quick audio video check.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes. Jaspreet, the unexpected chef, Jaspreet.
Imagine going into the kitchen for the first time and seeing all the utensils and the ingredients, and they seem as unfamiliar as a foreign language. That's how my cooking journey started. I'm going to take you in this speech from how I started cooking, from all the pots and pans, and how I met my unexpected chef, my unexpected mentorship. So, as a girl child, I really wanted to avoid cooking as much as I could because I knew if I learned cooking, my family will use me as a free labor and I will be in the kitchen forever. So I avoided it at all cost as I could. The emphasis on learning cooking was so much in my family because I was a girl that one time in 11th grade, I had summer vacation. And my mother and my grandmother decided to put me in the tuition where I can go and learn cooking. I really said one time that I will not learn cooking from my family members, but Yeah, from someone else I can. So that's why they put me in those classes. And surprisingly, that teacher happened to be my tuition mate's grandmother. So I already know them. And they knew my grandmother, so that's how they arranged in just 500 rupees, 8 classes. With those 8 classes, I had option to choose whichever recipes and dishes I want to learn. So I had a plan. I decided that I will ask for all the junk you can imagine. For the pasta, chocolate cakes, and all of it. My family wanted me to learn homemade meals or chapati specifically, but I ruined their plan after all. And those 8 classes were a massive failure. And that's what I had planned after all. So it was a great victory for me. Eventually, upon my mother's demise, I started living with my grandmother. This time, I had no option. I had to learn and start from rotis to parathas to dal and vegetables and all the things I had to learn. My grandmother started teaching me and guiding me. She never wanted me to do any frying work because she wanted to protect my skin. But still, I was learning with her. I have to admit, it was one of the hardest things I ever did. Learning from her, she is a perfectionist. She accepts nothing less than that when it comes to food, when it comes to any homemaking thing. She needs everything to be perfect. I was devoting my entire day from breakfast to lunch and dinner, and in between, I was spending the entire time preparing for the other meal. I was exhausted. This is the time when I decided I can no longer watch movies or enjoy. And I spent as much time as I could in between whenever I had time on reading so that I could graduate. Eventually, I started to notice some slight changes after a few months. My skin started to get better. I lost 5 kgs. It was miraculous. And my energy levels were getting way better. My focus was way better. This was the time when I came across a book called Detox Diet by Sonali Sabharwal. And there I learned about all the bacteria in the gut and how many foods are considered superfoods versus the foods to avoid. When I learned all of this, I suddenly started to appreciate homemade meals. And all these changes were really good for me. It was making me way more healthier. I started even practicing more rigorously that clean diet and focused on cooking my own homemade meals. The impact I saw was my energy levels were way better. My focus was getting better. So I added walking in the evening so that I can have more benefits after all, because exercise leads to longevity, isn't it? The changes were miraculous. And the biggest change I saw, obviously, my weight was going down and I lost 15 kgs, which was a huge victory for me. My skin completely changed and I look completely different than I used to a few years ago. The change really brought me to a point where I had this learning. I started to appreciate the Indian cuisines, and all the junks, all the bad cravings went away. Eventually, all these changes led me to a point where I could feed on my own and become so self-reliant. In our modern time, we think about modernity is all about not doing the traditional things, but actually these things like learning cooking and having the skill that my grandmother passed on to me as a legacy, the cooking skill was a great advantageous factor for me. I became self-reliant because of it. My anger issues went away Everyone has some anger and frustration issues, but I just noticed how hunger leads to stress and all those bad thoughts as well. And it all went away because I could feed on my own. My journey, the unexpected teacher I had was my grandmother. I never expected to become a chef myself, and I got an unexpected mentor who shaped me all this long. Life can come with many unexpected experiences, many surprises, and many beautiful circumstances. But only through all those we learn life's lesson. Thank you for sharing this culinary journey with me. Thank you.
What a wonderful, informative speech with such a good story. With that, I request everyone to give round of applause for Jasprit. Now I request everyone, now I would like to take 1 minute silence and request everyone to give their valuable feedback to Jasprit. Timer, please note.
On mute, Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. Thank you so much, Anand, for pointing it out. With that, let's move to our second fun game. I'm going to show you emojis, and you have to guess the song associated with that emoji, and who is like the point is to give the whoever is gives the quickest answer will be the winner. Now I'm going to share my screen. Is it out?
Yes, it is.
Somebody confirm.
So which songs you want us to guess?
Okay, so I'm going to start with the starting from 1st to 18. I request everyone not to jump to the second one until we have not finished the first, because I couldn't find the PPT around this, so I choose this picture. Okay, so my screen up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so everybody please unmute yourself and let's start with the first one.
Can I guess the first one?
हंसते हंसते कट जाए रास्ते.
You just say it. You just say it. Yeah, that's right.
हंसते हंसते
Wow.
कट जाए रास्ते.
Let's go to second one. Just unmute yourself and like you quickly guess it.
काटे नहीं कटते दिन ये रात.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Let's go to third one.
सूरज हुआ मध्यम
सूरज
चांद.
हुआ मध्यम, right.
Yeah.
चांद.
ऊंची है बिल्डिंग.
Exactly.
लिफ्ट फेरी
That's right.
बंद है. राजा को रानी से प्यार हो गया है.
Everyone, please unmute. I see Rahul, Jasprit, they have not unmuted themselves. Utkarsh.
राजा को रानी से प्यार हो गया.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go to sixth one.
रुक.
चल 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 मेरे हाथी.
Anand, I think it's Anand who is giving most of the answers.
Anand is banned from this game now.
Yeah, we should ban him.
Okay,
He has
when you
seen
can't
it all.
answer, then I'll try.
Okay, seventh. Let's go to seventh.
मुझे आया. Auntie ji, chalo let's dance.
Yeah, that's right. This was
These
the
are
tough
so
one.
old songs. We are not that old.
But I know this all. Like we have.
I know only old songs.
Okay, let's go to
Which generation are you from, Neeraj?
तेरा जूता है जापानी पतलून है
Very
जब
good.
Yes. Let's go to ninth.
Yes, Aparajita, go ahead.
I have no idea.
Hint is Saurabh Shukla.
Which ones are we
Kallu
on?
Mama.
7th or 8th?
Ninth.
ninth
Oh,
Mama, Kallu Mama. Which one? Guess it.
गोली मारो भेजे में भेजा शोर कर
Yes, right, Ravi. Let's go to 10th.
Are these glasses or what?
glasses
Sorry.
beer
Okay.
Party, party. I am really bad at this. Sorry.
Like, is it the English version of
Which one are we talking about?
These all
Tenth.
are Bollywood songs.
10th
एक
one.
गिलासी दो गिलासी गाना okay, yeah.
You can be the right, but this is not the right answer. But the emoji says it. Like, एक
बार
glass-
बार देखो 1000 बार देखो
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh,
अच्छा बार बार अरे यार
1000 था वो. Okay.
ये तो पीछे लग रहा बार बार
ये 9900 ऐसे.
Let's go to 11th one. This is damn easy.
हाँ, मेरे हाथों में 9 चूड़ियां हैं.
That's right.
Serious?
9900 पे कोई गाना नहीं है.
अरे यार
12th I know.
Only married people can tell this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm good at Antakshari, but only guessing, no singing.
Okay, let's go to 12th one.
टूटा टूटा एक परिंदा.
That's right.
Very good.
13th.
Is it the Three Idiots song?
You just
किताबें बहुत सी पढ़ी होंगी तुमने कभी कोई चेहरा भी तुमने पढ़ा है
that's right, Ashish.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God, I don't
क्या
even know.
बात है ओहो
Good.
नहीं ये वो वाला सॉन्ग नहीं है, दूसरा है सॉन्ग.
सुन सुन
यूं तो
सुन
हमने
प्यार की धुन
Ashish is right. This is Kitab.
अच्छा
कौन
ओके.
सुन सुन प्यार की धुन
Acha, 14.
But
Yes,
crocodile
right,
14.
right. Yes, right. Let's go to 15th.
तुम दिल किताब and the sad face also.
It's tough. It's tough. I would say.
तुम दिल
तुम दिल किताब गाड़ी सब कुछ सब कुछ बोल दो.
Okay, Neeraj, hint on this one. Any hints?
Okay. ये मेरा प्रेम पत्र पढ़कर तुम नाराज. Even I don't know this song, but this is the name of this song. Okay, let's go to 16th.
चॉकलेट आइसक्रीम
Priyanka.
सही.
Exactly. 17th.
फूल तुम्हें लिखा है खत में
नहीं,
फूल
लिखना
नहीं
खत तो
मेरा
आई
दिल
नहीं.
Fool-
ये सही है. फूल नहीं मेरा दिल है. सही है.
I quit.
वो तो
Okay,
क्विट ना भी करो
Kashmiri,
तब
the
भी
last one pending. ठीक है, we
How
can.
old these songs are?
This
Are
is
these songs? Yeah.
90s, I think so.
Okay, let's go to 18th.
टेंडर को कॉल करके बुलाओ.
Correct. Come on, guys. Guess it.
तुम हिंट दो, आंसर मत दो, हिंट बताओ कुछ.
This is phone. Oh, somebody is somewhere that we have to call that person.
मेरे पे आ गए रंगून.
Exactly. Right. Right. Okay.
वही है. Okay.
I am flattered by your participation, by the way.
Yeah, please share this one in the WhatsApp group as well. We'll play with the family members.
Okay, I will share it with the answers. Okay, now it was fun game. Let's move on to our second section, which is even more fun. With that, I would like to call our table topic master, who is B2B sales professional from Nasik, currently staying in Gurgaon. He loves to travel and play cricket. He has joined TPTM to improve his communication skill. Please join your hands in welcoming Rohan Dage on the stage.
Am I audible and visible, Neeraj?
Yes.
Thank you so much for such a great introduction of mine. It was really nice to hear that. Thank you so much for handling our stage for to me. Good evening, Toastmasters, and welcome to the table topic session for table topic segment. I am your table topic master Rohan, and today we are diving into world of impromptu speaking. For those new to this, table topics is a chance to showcase your ability to think on your own feet. Each speaker will have 1 to 2 minutes to respond to surprise question. Timer will indicate time using 1 or 3 cards. Green means you have reached minimum qualifying time. Yellow indicates that you are good time to start concluding. Red specifies that you have 30 seconds more or else you will be disqualified. So let's keep it sentient and engaging. Without further delay, let's kick off table topics. I would like to call speaker number 1 from guest list today. I guess Ravi has joined us, and since he has just today he has just joined our turning point Toastmaster, and I would like to call him up on stage. Ravi, are you there?
Hello, I'm audible.
Hi. Hi. Ravi, topic for you is share a childhood memory playing hide and seek. Did you have a favorite hiding spot and memorable moment while seeking? Ravi, share a childhood memory of playing hide and seek. Did you have a favorite hiding spot, memorable moment while seeking?
Yeah, sure. While hide and seek game, I used to went to one of the shop which was playing station. So I go there and play games for 1 or 2 hours after closing all the so all the student or people the means children who was playing with me went back. Then I come back. So that's a memory I have of hide and seek.
Okay, that was glad to hear, Ravi. Yeah, we do have lots of memories while playing hide and seek, and many of us know like that mysterious one of us in childhood. We used to do a lot of mischievous things, and with that, I would like to call our second speaker. I would like to call Aparjita Darbari, if I am pronouncing right. Aparjita, are you there?
Yeah, it's Aprajita. It's okay.
Aparajita, sorry.
नहीं?
Aprajita, a topic for you is we didn't realize we were making memories. We just knew we are having fun. Aprajita, we didn't realize we are making memories. We are just knew we are having fun. Over to you.
Thank you. Yeah, so for me, memories are the very crucial part of my life. So, what happens when we are in the process of making memories, or when we are participating in some games, or when we are with some special company, we usually don't realize that maybe this is the last time, or maybe this is the special moment among all the other moments. So for me, it is more in a situation that, okay, you are making memories, fine. I am making memories, great. But eventually, we are going to lead towards the life which is very long in a journey. After a few years or decade or 5 years later, we will be remembering only that, okay, we did back then childhood memories. Supposedly, we say childhood memories. Oh, we did this. Oh, you were so naughty. Oh, you used to do that same thing, and you're still the same. Like the core of you is still the same. You haven't changed a bit. You have grown old, but you haven't changed a bit. So these are the precious moments which relate through memory, which is not going to be, um, you know, realized when you don't give importance to it. So it will go, it will pass by, but eventually you will only remember if that person is important to you. So that's all. Thank you.
Love to hear that.
Rohan, we lost you over there in a bit. Internet issue. Probably switch the video off if you can hear me. Till then, with the permission of presiding officer, while Rohan joins, I have a topic for Diana McEnroy. Diana, I will announce your topic, and time is exactly 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So
Aprajita, like you are personally powerful when speaking.
Rohan, we lost you in between. Can you hear us, Rohan?
Am I audible?
Now you are audible. We lost you in between. Please confirm if you can hear me clearly.
Yes, I can hear you. I would like to join this meeting as a without video on mode.
That's all right. Request you to give a topic to Diana. She will need time to type it out. After giving her a topic, immediately you can go to the next speaker.
Hi, Diana. Diana, topic for you is imagine you are. Sorry. Topic for you, Diana. If you could go on a dream vacation anywhere in the world, where would it would be, and what would you do there? Diana, if you could go to dream vacation anywhere in the world, where would it would be, and what would you do there? So yeah, guys, Diana will write her response in chat box. So I'll just go ahead with next speaker. I would like to call Datta Shinde.
Yes. Yes.
Hi, Datta.
Hi. Actually,
yes, you
I will.
are audible. Yes, you are audible and visible.
I will keep my video off because I am using mobile net. So if I make video on, it will stuck. So
no problem, Datta. Datta, topic for you is if you could write a letter for your younger self, what advice and encouragement would you give? Datta, if you could write a letter to your younger self, what advice and or encouragement would you give? Over to you.
Rohan, can you repeat once where means which person I have to write letter means myself or young?
I'll repeat my topic. If you could write a letter to your younger self, what advice or encouragement would you give?
Yeah. Thank you, all of you. First of all, for giving this opportunity to speak in front of you. So, coming to the point, coming to the table topic point. So, I give if I got chance to write a letter to myself during younger self. So basically, I will uh, note down the what I have to do activities like that I didn't completed. So that kind of activity like winning the like sports game or winning doing the exercise, making the body strong. That kind of point will be I will first highlight in that letter. Also, some activities which I missed due to some other reasons, and means that reason which I can't handle. So that kind of activity I will note down, and that will I will try to accomplish it. Over to you, Rohan. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Datta, for such a generous feedback. Thank you for your thoughtful response. We appreciate your effort you put in to sharing ideas with us. Thank you so much. I would like to call Toastmaster Jasprit is raising her hand, so I would like to call her on a stage. Jasprit, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you are audible and visible.
Yeah.
Jasprit, topic for you is, if you woke up tomorrow in a completely different profession, something totally unexpected, what would it will be and why? Jasprit, if you woke up tomorrow in a completely different profession, something totally unexpected, what would it will be and why? Over to you.
I think it's definitely likely that it will happen very soon, that I have to change a different career. I think if I imagine myself waking up one day and thinking I might have to go maybe in digital marketing, because I started as a writer and I focused more on blogging and writing articles and for IT companies. But eventually, if I have to wake up one day realizing that I cannot do that anymore because of Chat GPT, so I may need to go into digital marketing or some other profession. And I think I might enjoy it because it's all about managing different various social media accounts, where you make different types of content and also post various storytelling ways. I think storytelling has always been my core, and I always love that. And I'm very glad that I have a mentor who is also an expert in storytelling. So learning from him was a huge reward for me. So I definitely would love to use the storytelling, whatever I do. In if I change the career, if I don't, I just love the whole storytelling, having that imagination, and whether it comes in making something visually or writing something, but it has to come as an expression of who I am. So thank you. Over to you, table topic master.
Rohan, I believe you are having some audio issues. Are you here?
Yes. Thank you so much for such a nice response. I love the creative spin you have put in that question. Your imaginative approach adds refreshing perspective to our discussion. Next, please raise the hand, guys. I can't see anybody raising hand.
Priyanka has.
Okay, Priyanka, are you there?
Yes.
Utkarsh, can we help Priyanka with the timings?
I'll certainly help. Thank you.
And this will be the last topic, Rohan.
Okay, noted. Anand. Priyanka, topic for you is if you could create a new Olympic sport, what would it be and how would you excel in it? Priyanka, if you could create new Olympic sport, what would it be and how would you excel in it?
Okay. Thank you for the topic. If the new Olympic sport, if I create, I think it will be a I don't know. Like I'm very confused. Even I don't know what sports in the Olympics. So what need to be new create? Uh, but I maybe some who makes clothes fast. With creativity, or maybe painting. I don't know. It's just something coming in my mind, and I think the cloth will be like work like how people make a fast cloth, and the creative way with the sustainable, using sustainable resource. I think that will be a good game to see, and people using creativity. Uh, so that will be, and I really don't know how to explain that. I really not able to think. But yeah, I think today I'm going to read about the Olympic games because I need to know first and make my information. So yeah, that will be. So yeah, I'm complete. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Priyanka. Thank you for setting up bar high. No problem if you don't know any particular sports, but you tried. Okay, with that, I would like to conclude this table topic session, and I would like, sorry guys, I need to uh, read Diana's response. Sorry. Diana wrote that, thank you, table topic master. I think remember Sachin in my part of life and entire sentient disability, strong sentient love this Las Vegas in my dream. True sentient, and I love to play a blackjack section. Thank you so much, Diana, for such a good response, and I liked it very much. Yes, with that, I would like to conclude this table topic session and would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the evening, Neeraj Singla.
Thank you so much, Rohan, for such a thoughtful topics. I request everyone to give round of applause for Rohan for his efforts. Now we are back in section 3, where I have brought another game for you. The game name is Two Truths and One Lie. So it shows that how well we know each other. We have been part of this club since so long, I don't know, many months, but how well we know each other. I will start with Ashish Agrawal. I'm going to tell 3 sentences where you have to guess which one is lie. He was a university topper. Second one is he completed his CA, CS and MBA from IIMSC. Third one is he flunked maths in high school. Come on, guys, unmute yourself and give your answer. You are speaking.
Is it the
Just breathe. Yeah.
University topper, I think.
Repeat the question because there was.
Okay. Okay. So let me just repeat. The first sentence is he was a university topper. Second is he completed his CA, CS, and MBA from IIMSC. Third, he flunked maths in high school.
We have to identify the lie.
Lie, yes.
Yes.
I think that's second because the
Second
MBA and
one.
CA same from same college, so I think that may be the lie.
The second one.
Okay. 2 second. Anybody else?
First one, university topper.
Yeah, I think the first one too, because that could be
There
a
is
big
only one
lie.
lie. There is only one lie.
Yeah, the
One
first
lie.
one.
Okay. Anybody else?
The first.
I think its first one is a lie.
Okay. I think we are done with the guesses. I think the audience is very smart here. Ashish, would you like to tell the lie or should I unveil it? Ashish,
He is not here probably now. I dropped a message.
the lies. I was a university topper. That's the lie. Good. Okay, now let's move to Anand. Anand says he loves to watch movies. He hates reading books. He loves bodybuilding.
He loves bodybuilding. It's a
Yeah, he
lie.
love
He
body.
loves
So
bodybuilding.
easy. It's
He
That
too
was
loves
easy.
damn.
bodybuilding.
All are
No,
smart. That was damn easy. I would say he loves bodybuilding is the right one. Now let's move to our future president and current VP Education, Utkarsh. He almost thrown twice in his life. He's a trained dancer. He have had 4 fractures in his hand by the time he was 16.
Trained dancer.
Dancer. Yeah, dancer.
Trained
He's
dancer.
clearly not a dancer.
I think the sentences are pretty easy. I don't think so. Audience is smart. So that is right. He is a trained dancer. Options are pretty.
Diana loves it.
Okay, let's move on to Priyanka. She is a lazy person. Second one is she cooks really good food. Third is next year she is getting married.
Next year
Cooks
she is
food.
getting married.
Cooks food.
Cooks food.
Cooks food. If she's lazy and she cooks food, that doesn't match. Because I'm a cook myself. I know that. It takes a lot of work.
Okay, more guesses. Rohan, Utkarsh.
I said it. Next year she is getting married. I think that is lie.
Okay. Rahul. Ravi, would you like to guess? Or maybe apply logical thinking here.
Logical thinking.
Yeah, like just Preet applied.
I just want to say it's cooking option. It may be.
Priyanka, would you like to answer?
Okay, the cooking option.
Yeah. I think
I'm a
no
decent.
logical thinking, I must say. Yeah, that was I'm really impressed, by the answer that Jasprit gave. I mean, if the person is lazy, they can't cook.
Because even my speech, like the entire speech was about like I have
Nothing
no
like it.
time.
I'm lazy, but I love to cook food.
Same here. I am lazy
It
and
takes
I
a
love
lot of work.
But how are you good food then if
No.
you're a good cook?
It's
then?
good.
I'm an excellent cook. I'm an
because
excellent
we
cook,
love to
honestly.
eat, right, Anand?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should do this. Like whoever, I mean, that like Priyanka answered, like at the end, that person has to answer. I think it should be that way.
That I wanted to do, but Sadly, we
Your
don't
turn,
have.
I guess.
Okay. Okay, now it's Jasprit's turn. So she says she cannot ride bicycle. She had a pet dog. The first book she started reading for pleasure was The Battle of Labyrinth, Percy Jackson series.
The first one.
What's the first one?
She cannot
Not ride bicycle.
I'll go for the pet dog one.
More guesses, guys. Mother.
I'll go for third one.
Okay. Priyanka, Rahul, Gunjan.
I think
अरे guess तो करो.
Okay, I think I should ask Jasprit to reveal the lie.
May I?
Yes, go
It
ahead.
says I had a pet dog. But my grandmother never allows one.
Utkarsh knows Jasprit really well.
And I can ride bicycle and I'm a big reader. So
Okay.
If you can ride bicycle, then the first statement was wrong, right?
no, I cannot.
Oh, you cannot. Proud
And
of you.
Okay. Now comes the last one. And okay. Gunjan says she loves to eat, she loves to travel, she like adventures. You need to
She
guess.
like it.
Like adventure.
She like adventures. Like we know how much she likes adventures.
Can you repeat, please? Okay.
She loves to eat, she loves to travel, she likes adventure.
She loves cooking. She doesn't love cooking.
She loves to eat.
She doesn't love cooking. I don't think so.
Eat.
That's a lie.
Eat.
The word is eat.
Okay. Who doesn't love eating?
Gunjan is from Allur. I know how much she would love adventures.
And she already spoken that I guess he went for trekking and what happened there. So from that I know.
More guesses, guys. Utkarsh, Priyanka.
I think it's pretty clear she loves adventure would be the lie because apparently I presented a theme regarding Trek and she clearly mentioned that she is not an adventure junkie at all. So that would be.
Gunjan, would you like to answer?
Yeah, the last of adventure.
Okay.
I haven't.
You all know Gunjan really well.
What was that?
She loves
adventure.
adventure.
That was a lie. She loves
That
adventure.
was a lie. That was. Okay, guys, that was really nice session. Thank you for your participation. With that, I close my third section and move on to journal evaluators evaluate. Now I would like to call Anand to share his feedback.
Thank you so much, Neeraj, for that riveting session that really took the energy levels and the participation to altogether new heights. Brilliant job so far. Let's jump into the evaluations and let me invite the first evaluator. Utkarsh, would you like to go first? All right, Utkarsh, let's do a quick audio video check. Timer, please note, timing is 2 to 3 minutes, so 2.5 and 3 minutes, a green, yellow, and red signal. Utkarsh, please spotlight.
Yeah. Am I audible? Am I visible? Am I spotlighted now?
Now you are spotlighted. Go ahead.
All right. Today I had an absolute treat listening to a speaker who gave us a wonderful representation of the art of storytelling. Toastmaster Ashish, you are a fantastic speaker. I've already spoken about you a lot. I'll provide your evaluation starting with what you excelled at. Then I'll talk about where you can improve. And at the end, I will suggest you few future challenges. Starting with where you excelled at, the spicy beginning that you had, and the award for the first position goes to, and you also had a prop. Very well done. Second thing, from whatever little I know of storytelling, a compelling storytelling or a narrative of a story consists of developed characters, a structured plot, and there has to be some kind of conflict and ultimately some resolution. And I would say that your story or your speech had every ingredient in plenty. The characters were you and your parents. The plot was there and was it progressed beautifully. The conflict of how you were certain about your life goals and how that was smacked in your face due to you flunking an exam, and then the resolution breaking in the North Star angle and showing how important it is to have the right guidance or the mentors. This was very beautifully structured and very well done. Then I feel that in a storytelling, having appropriate humor is also very important. So, like the reference of your curly hairs, and then the phrase that you talked about where my head went for a freeze, my feet started doing Kathakali. That the humor was there. It was very well done as well. It was very subtle and very well executed. Also, Toastmaster Ashish, you also have a very powerful, impactful voice, and you seemed very confident throughout. And also, the pace at which you spoke was spot on. So, kudos to you for that. Some areas of improvements, Toastmaster Ashish. Firstly, in the beginning, you raised a question to everyone. Anyone firstborn here? And if you are supposed to ask a question to the audience, I suggest that you wait for a few seconds and then move forward with some of your reaction to it. I felt like you just raised a question and then you moved forward. So it kind of felt a little abrupt. Second thing, I feel that when you have a storytelling project, it's important that you have more show than tell. I feel like a lot of times you could have you told us a lot of facts more, and rather than made us visualize more by the art of story weaving. There's some polls lined up for you. Please cast your votes for best table topic speaker. I'll move on. Next, when you have the project of storytelling, you have the extra leeway to go all out when it comes to being more emotive. There I felt that you held on to a little bit motive. So future challenges for you, Toastmaster Ashish, I request you to have an impactful ending, bring more expressions while delivering, and have a more show than tell. And of course, stand straight and have a full body visible so that your body language is fully visible. You're almost there in becoming a master storyteller, Toastmaster Ashish. I wish you all the very best in your journey as a speaker. Back to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Utkarsh. And after that fantastic but succinct evaluation, I request you to take charge of the polls. Apologies, everyone. One of the co-hosts launched it by mistake. The polls are not updated yet. It will be reset and launched again towards the end of the meeting after my GE session for all the categories in one single go. So kindly wait till then. But while having said that, if you haven't passed your evaluation, your own feedback to the speaker, especially the recommendations, and if possible, any recommendations, do share it while the evaluations also go. So your feedback also matters a lot. Let's invite Rahul, the other Sharma ji ka ladka, for evaluation number 2 for Jaspreet. Rahul, let's put you on the spotlight.
Yeah.
You're audible and visible. Please go ahead.
Thanks, Toastmaster Anand. So I would like to start my evaluation with one phrase. Cooking is like a life, and I would say life is full of mistakes. If I'm just talking about the entire Jaspreet speech, I found it very well structured. If I'm just talking about especially the starting point where she just told about at the initial phase she didn't want to be interested in cooking, and her grandmother enrolled herself in the cooking classes just to understand cooking, and I would say understand the entire cooking, which is not my forte, but she explained it in a very good way and set the base to explain. She decided to started to prepare some junk foods, which she was totally failed. but due to some mishappening in her life, she started cooking her for herself, and told us, cooking is not a very, typically we see cooking is for girls, but she told us how cooking help us to shape her life, and how her grandmother help her to be a self sufficient, and do her own works by do the works by her own. So that is a very good part about her speech. Being a boy, I always see cooking as a boring stuff, but in today's speech, the way she explained her entire story, and her own experience was very, I would say, very emotional, and I'm able to connect with it very well. And another good point about her speech, I wasn't aware she lost 15 kg with the help of cooking. That's a totally new thing for me. And I would love to start cooking. If is it really helpful to be a more confident and more self-reliant, and make you a better person. That's a totally new stuff for me, and I would definitely start cooking. I usually, if I really want to cook, I usually cook Maggies and other young foods, but it's a very important thing. She let me know how cooking is really helpful. Second, third, she talk about the traditional foods, and the how we should prepare a traditional food, and why this is really helpful to us. At last, and it's just a constructive feedback from my side. Your story was very effective, but if I'm just talking about your last part, it was a little bit distracted. I feel uh, I you can improve your last part of your speech with with effective phrases, so people can relate it. That's all from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator. And
Thank you, Rahul, for your kind feedback as well. Jaspreet will definitely benefit from it. I will reserve my feedback for both of you. For now, I request Utkarsh to confirm if the polls are set already. I would like to, launch it along the way if ready.
They are.
Can we launch the best evaluator poll straight away? Because the evaluation is fresh in mind. Let's launch it immediately. And you have heard both the evaluators. Please cast your vote under 10 seconds while I invite my tag team one by one. Gunjan, I will invite you first and then Priyanka. So, Utkarsh, launch the polls for best evaluator while I invite Gunjan on the stage. Gunjan, stage is yours. Utkarsh, take away the co-host access from me as well. I would also like to vote. Gunjan, let me know if you are ready.
Yeah, I am ready.
Go ahead then.
Yeah, thank you. Anand, the good usages in the meeting were made by Utkarsh. Utkarsh used the word surreal, which means strange or not seeming real or like a dream. Then Ashish used the word hover, which means to stay in the air in one place. He further used the word dejected, which means very unhappy. Toastmaster Jaspreet used the word miraculous. Miraculous means completely unexpected and very lucky. Further, she used the word culinary speech. So, the word culinary means related to kitchen or cooking. So these are all the good usages which has been noticed by me today during the meeting. Then talking about the not so good usages, I couldn't notice much. There was one not so good usage which was highlighted by Anand immediately. So not repeating that. Speaking of the crutch word, I noticed a few by Priyanka Ravi and Aparajita. Crutch words are including taking pauses. These are natural, but we can get rid of them by practicing the public speaking. Then, lastly, talking about the word of the day usage, it was used by Anand and Rohan. That's all in my report. Over to you, Anand.
Thank you for
And
that
Diana.
succinct
Sorry.
report. Yes, and Diana. Thank you for that succinct report, Gunjan. Very well done. Uh, Timer, Priyanka, are you ready? Let's have you on the stage then. Priyanka, all yours.
Yes. So the timer report is that everyone was on the time. They finished their speech on time, except one person who, in the evaluation evaluator. They use 8 second more. That's it. In a way, everyone on the time. Yeah.
Uh, Priyanka, I would request you to provide individual timings to all the prepared table topic and evaluation
Can you
speakers.
see my sheet?
Now we can see it.
Yes.
If you can hold it for 10 seconds, that will do.
Okay. So everyone can see their own timing, but everyone is on time. Yes.
Ashish took exact 7:30. All right. Thank you so much. Evaluation timings as well. If you can verbally recall, you can verbally speak it out.
Okay. Yes. So Utkarsh take 3 minutes 32 seconds, and Rahul took 3 minutes 38 seconds. The 8 second is more.
And while we want to check it for Diana as well, so I will take it upon myself. With Diana, you took 4 minutes exactly to provide your response. When we announced the topic, I noticed it was exactly 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 8:04 your response was received. So 4 minutes for Diana. Thank you, Priyanka. We'll take your leave and ask Utkarsh to launch the polls for best tag role category. Utkarsh, let's launch the poll and change the spotlight. Audience, please provide among these two your best role player. And now I will provide my general feedback about the meeting today. And while we do that, request the guests specifically to take down their own notes as well in case they want to share after my role ends and I hand over the meeting to first Neeraj and then presiding officer Utkarsh back again. Please have this opportunity to provide your feedback as well. Well, we began on time. That's one of the hallmark of our meeting. Slight 1 minute delay, unfortunately today. That's breaking the monotony. But that's understandable because our designated Sergeant Rams Rohan today, he felt sudden strange network issues. Otherwise, we began this meeting 15 minutes beforehand, and all the role players, prepared speakers, they were more or less on time over here. We'll request critical role players such as Toastmaster of the evening, general evaluator, table topic master, especially prepared speakers to join mandatorily beforehand so that any kind of audio video lags issues can be called upon, and with mutual help we can sort it out as well. Sometimes we might not be aware of a certain few hacks regarding camera angle, the eye contact, the background, etc., and it can be ironed out if we join before time. That's one suggestion I would like to pass. Presiding officer's address and Sergeant at Arms address were really straight out of the template. They were really absolutely neat and clean, exactly covering what all needed to be covered. Especially Utkarsh's address, it didn't feel like he was reading off a script. He was so much conversational. He was very fluent in touching base upon every area, whether it be inviting a guest, asking their introductions, the source of where did they land this meeting from, be it announcing the business announcement, which was the addition of new member Ravi Bhardwaj. Congratulations once again, Ravi. Whether it was very nicely, smoothly progressing to introduce incorporate the introduction of the Toastmaster of the evening and handing over. He didn't miss a foot. So that's considering 6 months of VP education experience. This is what it does to you. Club is going in very safe hands with him being at the helm of affairs as incoming president. Great job, Utkarsh. Neeraj Singla, as the claim you made in the beginning that this is going to be the most memorable meeting today of the whole year. I had my reservations with that kind of claim, but you really matched that claim today. It was one of the most participative meeting. I can say hands down. All our meetings are there on the YouTube. Uh, I can say it hands down that yes, this was one of those rare meetings where Toastmaster of the evening was able to involve each and every person with a verbal response. Not even a thumbs up or a written response, but a verbal response. Great job, Neeraj. This is what we wanted. Fantastic job, especially with that single image of songs. Of course, there are suggestion areas which you yourself said could have been better put as a PPT, and it would be more visible. One, guess at a time, and then moving on to the next. Instead of 18, maybe you could have picked top six and cut it short. It took a lot long over there, so just be mindful of the timing over there. Our two prepared speakers really showed the effort they put in for an entire week beforehand. I'm sure, at least for this meeting, I know Jaspreet's effort, and I'm sure audiences saw Ashish's effort as well. It really calls for a huge round of applause because these are the speakers who are sharing not any random research speech or an idea over social media or WhatsApp forward. They are their own personal life stories. This is what makes a speech. So, anyone who is trying to deliver a speech on any kind of objective out of the curriculum called Pathways in the coming days, in the new year, take a leaf out of their books. Just note down in half a line any experience of your life. Note it down in just half a line or one line. That's it. You can grow an entire speech out of that idea and fit it over any objective. And that's what I learned from these two speakers. Evaluators, you did a great job today over there. My suggestion to both of you and anyone who attempts this role as speech evaluators next time is drop everything and listen to the speaker with your eyes. Do not just hear the speaker and note down your points. You can do that, but as it happens in many evaluation contests around the world, speakers deliver a lot with their visual cues. A slight wink here and there, a smile, a chuckle, a facial expression change, it conveys a lot. Often we may miss it out because over this virtual medium we might be busy taking notes. Don't miss that out on. Rather, focus on the speaker, and if you want to make notes, write them in shorthand or maybe half a line or a few bullet points or a keywords, and that's it. Maybe a positive under the plus side, an area of improvement under the minus side, and just write them down bullet point by bullet point. Construct a speech out of it later. Do not write your speeches then and there, because otherwise it will be rather reading out from a script, and when you are not reading out from a script, you will be fumbling and bumbling for ideas in a coherent manner. If you want to manage it under time, pick it like this. Start with a commendation or two or three commendations. Pass it with in a sandwich manner, a couple of recommendations, areas of improvement, and again on a commendation. What I saw instead today, for at least if not both, then one of the evaluators, is the recommendations came too late, almost like after the red card. That's not how the sandwich works. It probably will imbalance the entire objective. Uh, do pass your written feedback, all the points in detail, things which you did not even cover on stage, in a written format if possible. May not be on a PDF, maybe just a WhatsApp text to the speaker. You're all connected with our meeting preparation group. This will help them immensely. Ideally, before and after, there is a conversation. If the speaker is interested, they can have with the evaluator. in this club, and this is for Neeraj to facilitate because this will take the speech quality very high in our club in the coming year. Ensure that the speakers get to interact, if they choose to, with their upcoming speech evaluators beforehand, like a day or two before. So while the stated objective is one thing, the speaker may be trying it out for the upcoming international speech contest. So they may have certain other objectives, long term, short term objectives. Speech may be on body language or mentoring or whatever. But the objectives of the speaker's personal objective may be something different. So let them have that kind of interaction beforehand. Towards the end of the project, after the, of course, the on stage delivery of these evaluation, let them connect in the coming days at their own, if they really want to have that perspective. Why did the evaluator call this out like that? That will make the speakers truly great. Same goes for our tech team. Get in touch with your mentors. Check what did you do good, what could be improved. I'm sure you all have areas of improvement already in your mind. I don't need to spell them out, but good job considering we have so much up and down, the network fumbling here and there, kind of mismanagement due to confusion, rising from one role player suddenly going on mute and speaking on mute, etc., and somebody had to jump in. This is all part and parcel of the virtual experience. It all happens. Considering all that happening, you kept your calm, remained graceful. That's a victory. That is what we are here for. That is what we are practicing in this platform. How to keep the smiles, keep the atmosphere, the environment conducive, and enjoy the process. Because this is how we make mistake, but learn from those mistakes. And life is too short to learn from your own mistakes. So the purpose of this evaluation session is to learn from the mistakes committed by the role players today. Talking about the mistakes, table topic master, last but not the least, couple of ideas for you to improve upon, and anyone who takes this role next time, and soon you will have become a mentor as well. So take these into your stride. Have the table topics not more than a few words. If you have 2 or 3 lines of table topics and repeat them twice, the fumbling is bound to happen. The speaker may call it out. Can you repeat that, please? This is not how the table topics are done, because it is not shown on the screen. It is just spoken. And with your network, which is already a little bit poor, long sentences may not be the best idea. So do consider that from audience awareness point of view. The other thing is, Diana kept raising her hand. In our meetings, if you have observed so far, we give her a topic in the first half so that she has time to write it out. Today, she took just 4 minutes. At times, she may need to take 9-10 minutes as well. So it will be good if you can give her a time slot beforehand, because we are aware of her challenges, and this is how we welcome her differently abled person over here, so that she finds a way to participate in a written manner. Thank you, Diana. As always, you were on the mark under 4 minutes. Finally, this is to our VP Education duo. Thank you. This is to our VP Education duo, upcoming and outgoing. Coordinate among yourselves for the. Thank you, Diana. So coordinate guys among yourself for the polling part. The mistake like this today that happened that caused confusion, let's try to avoid it and fix up the responsibility of each role, even if it's a shared responsibility. Who will share timer card at what point for their section? Who will take it? Otherwise, likewise for polls, we can prepare the polls beforehand as well. If you don't have access, Neeraj, get the access for the Google Drive where the Zoom is hosted, and you can prepare it beforehand. Only the table topic part is where that the role players, the speaker name selection happens. Otherwise, considering the other 4 categories, we fairly have fixed the role player names. So I think the work can be cut down over there. That's all from my end. I pass it on a happy note to our Toastmaster of the evening and request her to quickly bring the presiding officer on the stage and announce him to and ask him to announce the further categories of polls. Over to you, Neeraj.
Thank you so much, General Evaluate Anand. That was very, very comprehensive feedback and given by heart. So we all really we will work on our recommendations, and thank you so much for everything. So in conclusion, I have had a tongue twister. But if we don't have a time, I can directly jump to presiding officer Utkarsh uh, to take over. Utkarsh.
All right. It's going to take a bit long.
Yeah, maybe I can ask just one person to do this.
All right. 30 seconds more for you.
Okay. So who would like to take this challenge? Quickly raise your hand because we don't have much time. Okay.
Go with the guest, Jaspreet or Aprajita, anyone.
Okay,
Like, you can go with the
Aprajita.
Aprajita.
Aprajita should take it.
I'll try.
Okay. Aprajita, tongue twister for you is Madan Mohan Malviya मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे.
मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में
मद्रास
मछली
में
मछली
मछली
मारते
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 मारते मरे.
मरी
मरे
Okay.
मरे मरे.
मरे ओके मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे आई थिंक इट्स द फोर्थ टाइम I've done it.
Okay, a fabulous attempt, by the way. I just want to ask my mentee also the same thing, Ravi. Let him experience the Toastmasters meeting. So, Ravi,
Yes.
should I say it again?
Yeah, please.
मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास पे मछली मारते मारते मरे.
मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे. मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे. मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे. मदन मोहन मालविया मद्रास में मछली मारते मारते मरे. Four time.
Yeah, very well done. By the way, I said 10, but it's okay. Okay, over to you, Utkarsh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Neeraj and Aprajita and Toastmaster Ravi for these tongue twisters. I know I could never do this. I'm very clumsy speaker. Thank you so much for all this. First of all, we had a wonderful meeting, and I would firstly like to extend my hearty thank or a gratitude for Toastmaster of the evening, Neeraj, for setting such a wonderful template. I mean, it was such an easygoing, fun-filled theme. Everyone should take a leaf out of her book. I mean, especially the budding Toastmaster of the evening, like Toastmaster Ravi, Toastmaster Priyanka, Toastmaster Amit, who all had to do their debut as a Toastmaster of the day. You should definitely see how a template how a template was weaved by Toastmaster Neeraj. There was not so much fuss. It was a very easygoing theme, and you don't have to have a very serious topic in order to be a Toastmaster of the day. So thank you so much, Neeraj, for leading this, and very well done. I would also like to congratulate and give a heartfelt gratitude to General Evaluator Toastmaster Anand for giving such a sincere and invested feedback. This is what is Toastmaster all about. Learning from each other, especially from the experienced Toastmaster. And distinguished Toastmaster Anand certainly imparted all the wisdom today. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anand. With this, I will launch some polls, and I want everyone to cast their votes. We will launch votes for the best table topic speaker. Apologies for the confusion earlier. This is the updated list. Please cast your vote. In the meantime, you cast your vote. I'll take feedback from our guests. I'll begin with the very lovely Aprajita. Aprajita, I hope you had a wonderful time today. Any feedback for us, or firstly, how was the experience today? Secondly, any feedback for us, and any areas of improvement that you would like to mention? Please go ahead.
Meeting was very beautifully constructed, and I really liked the way it has been constructed by the Neeraj. The way she introduce the games today. I have seen few YouTube videos of yours, and I really enjoyed, and it made me pursue towards joining it. And no other feedback today, as per improvement purpose. But yeah, I enjoyed.
I'm so glad to hear that you are interested in joining our club. Thank you so much, Aparajita.
Yes,
And we
sure.
definitely look forward to seeing you with a new year, a new member, a new bank. Thank you so much, Aparajita. Deanna, if there's anything that you want to mention, please write in the chat box. I'll definitely read it out for everyone. Thank you, Deanna. I would also, okay, firstly, let me launch some other poll. Hi, Deanna. It's so good to see you after such a long time. Hi, hello. Where were you all these days? Thank you so much. All right. I'll launch the next poll, which is for the best prepared speaker. I request everyone to cast their votes. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to take feedback from used to be a guest, but member, and it is his first meeting as a member of this club, Toastmaster. How was your experience today as a member of this club? Any thoughts regarding being a member now?
Are you asking me?
Toastmaster Ravi, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, I am asking you. Congratulations for. How does it feel to be a member and attending the meeting for the first time being a member?
No, it's feeling good. Yeah, it's feeling to means I can see that if I'm here, I can learn many things, not just being a speaker, but how I can present myself among the people, and how I can communicate my ideas in a better way, in a simple words. So, looking forward to learn from you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Ravi, and with a mentor like Toastmaster, I'm sure you're going to fulfill all these objectives very quickly. I and everyone on my behalf excited to see your journey as a Toastmaster in this club. Thank you so much. This is the final poll that's being launched, which is for the best. Wrap this up. I'll close this poll in like 10, 15 seconds. We still have in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weighted results for today. I'll start the best table topic speaker. And we have, all right, give me a moment. There's a glitch. Yeah. For the best topic speaker, we have a tie. The very lovely Deanna and Aprajita. Can we have a huge round of applause for her? This is the great feat of speaking as a Toastmaster, and you have patience. Best. Hi, Deanna. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Your certificate is certainly due. Thank you so much. I'll definitely send your certificate via mail. And please do come more often for a meeting. Thank you. All right. Moving on to the best auxiliary there. We had a very tough fight, but by just one vote, we have a winner, and who is our language evaluator, Gunjan. Can we have a huge round of applause for her? Come on, guys. Please the applauses. Yes. I know it's been almost 2 hours. We're all tired and we're waiting for lunch. Let me just quickly wrap this up. Moving on to the best prepared speaker. Prepared. It was a close fight, but by the margin of 2 votes, the winner is speaker number Master I've ever seen. And this is much Toastmaster Jeffrey, and very well deserved. Moving on, speech evaluator. The best speech evaluator is yours truly. Can we have a huge round of applause? Thank you so much. And finally, the best role player. Master of the evening, Neeraj, GE Anant, and TTT Mr. Rohan. It was a tough fight, but the winner is our very lovely Toastmaster of the evening, Neeraj. Can we have a huge round of applause? Very well deserved, Neeraj.